Hello everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 6 as Saladin with artillery armies. In this episode, I have the great pleasure of unleashing horrible destruction upon our enemies. Using those artillery, some temporary domestic concerns to address. Nothing too large. We'll deal with it soon enough. It won't be a problem. I don't know, I have no idea what to do with this, to be honest. I don't care. I can't put that there for some reason. I guess it's a floodplain, yeah. I thought there was a technology that let you put districts on floodplains. I don't know if that exists now, though. But, Egypt doesn't have to worry about that, which would be convenient here, but Egypt is overall a lot weaker than Arabia because they don't have Mamluks, whatever, I don't care. It's only a silly domestic concern anyway. It's only a desert hill. We're gonna put that commercial hub there. Gosh darn it. It's gonna be fantastic. Oh boy, the fan is gonna be so-tastic. Because we are about to unleash some gosh darn heck upon our enemies. Using the power of artillery armies. Oh, and yeah, we ascended to an era, so our settler turned into some Americans in a moving van or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's what it's trying to be, but you know, this icon here always made me think of some redneck truckers going round the backwoods of the American Midwest, even though the Midwest don't have no woods, it's mostly flat land, and settling down in the new pastures. And I say that as someone who lives unabashedly and unashamedly in the Southeast, so yeah. I think this is a decent spot to settle. It's got some nanners nearby. It's got scrape nearby. It would allow me to excavate these artifacts. It wouldn't let me improve that oil, but I got plenty of ocean oil. I don't need more ocean oil or marble or whatever I'd get by moving. I'm just gonna settle nearby. Settle Halab. And we're going to... Should we work on combustion? I don't know. Might not be bad. Yeah, you know, if you record for too long, you know, which isn't even that long, obviously it can get a little hard on your computer, so I did reload between, or, you know, close the game out and reload between the last episode and this one, and you can tell because whenever you reload the game, the tech tree always starts at the very beginning. Yeah, well, it leads us to something cool. Rocket artillery, that's cool, right? And you get that. I don't know if rocket artillery is in this game, right? I'm pretty sure it's like, guidance systems, yeah. What gets us to guidance systems? Replaceable parts, huh? Well, we're probably never going to own 3 musketmen. But you know what? Maybe it would be best to go to plastics, so that we could get some oil. We're generating some massive gold per turn, that's very nice. Now, Uric, what can we build here? How about Mamluk? That might be nice. And what are we gonna do here? You know, let's send this trader to Halab. How about that? Although it might be nice if Uric did instead actually build a builder. That might be good, even though we don't have public works in. But I don't know if I want to deal with the pain of kind of, you know, actually acting competent and timing builders and things like that. You know, that sounds a little obnoxious. So, I guess we'll just work on a Mamluk. We don't need a lot of Mamluks. We can always buy builders too. It's like not a big deal. Oh, and Mecca has finished its commercial hub. We could put a campus down. That might be smart. We could put an industrial zone down because it would spread to Hayton and maybe Rowan too, but Rowan has its own industrial zone, so who cares? Mecca could build a builder, a trader, some buildings. I guess we'll just... Oh, we could build an aerodrome. I mean, not the best strategic location for an aerodrome, but it is... Well, would it be, actually? Probably not. The Mecca Airdrome sounds cool and all, but probably not a well-fated idea. We're just gonna put down this here campus, and even though we've put that down, we're actually gonna build a market. And here in Halab, We have some tough choices, but I think that the campus here is quite appealing. And so we're going to put down that. And here in Curitiba, we're going to make sure that we own that tile, right? Yes, we do. And we're going to chop it. And it's not going to be as good as I thought it would be. And this Mamluk here is going to promote it. Hooray. And these artillery here, now we're going to do fun stuff with the artillery. We're going to get to unleash some gosh darn heck upon our enemies with these dudes. We don't even really need to worry about, you know, our cavalry not being armies, because this is just good enough. We're gonna have the movement to pillage this campus. Yes, we are. Well, 25 science. I thought that would scale, but no, it appears to be 25 science no matter how late in the game it is. Oh, that's alright. I was out of wonder. I can't tell. Oh, it's a great library. Well, that no one... Alright, remember when they built that, actually. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I don't care that they built the great library. That wonder would be pretty much irrelevant to me. You know, if I were to conquer it. So, I'm gonna leave this guy here, because I remember what happened when I didn't leave, my other field cannon. I remember what happened to that guy. We're gonna leave him here. And this builder here, he has nothing to chop and hate, and you know what? He could go chopping in Mecca. He could improve this cattle, too. Because we do have the God of the Sky Pantheon. So that's one culture. I mean, that's less than a 1% increase to our total culture. But it's something. And also, it's just a lot of jungle. So we might as well charge it. And right. Plus 17 melee combat strength as well. Our artillery are well defended from the French menace. And the French menace appears to be moderately well defended from our city-state allies. But whatever. This is going to be the war that destroys France. I'm going to take great pleasure in that. We might want to send our Mamluks and stuff down to take Amsterdam. That seems like it would be plausible. Amsterdam doesn't seem to be stirring out with trouble, mind you. Go away, Winston Churchill. Alright. So, let's witness the real power of our investment. Blam. Pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Blam. And oh look, they're matched in strength with our cavalry. How lovely. I don't know if that encampment is from Rennes or from Paris, but it doesn't matter. Because either way, we about to take out the city with a powerful... Can I move over here? Right, so I can definitely move this guy here. Blam. Not quite a blam, but, you know, it's something. And this guy we're going to send to, like, I guess, Germany's capital. Steal science there, too. Now we're getting bothered with all the non-unit war stuff. You know, let's go back to the war stuff for a moment, okay? We've got to keep blamming. Blam. This guy, we're going to let him heal up. Just for, you know, stupid caution. This guy here, he's going to wait. Again, we might just send our Mamluks down to Amsterdam to take care of that, mop it up. They're 5 strength below, but they'd work. And let's see what we got here. Radio, build a national park. Ain't gonna do that, but it'll get us the inspiration for ideology, so that's pretty useful. And in Europe, what? Trader completed. Right? Didn't we have it building a Mamluk? Oh, it's because we got the. It's because we moved up in the world to tanks, but we don't actually have the resource for it. I thought that they would let you continue building the previous unit in that case. I thought that was a complaint people had that they fix. Did they unfix it in this recent patch? I don't know. It sounds kind of dumb. But, alas, I guess our Mamluk core problems, our Mamluk armies, were not meant to be. We'll just have to do something about that. And a French guru. You download a patch and your whole game goes to bobbly boop. And that's fair. Well, let's check the great people. Maybe run some district projects. Turing, don't care. This meat merchant, don't care. It's tourism. This great scientist, that's neat, I guess. Builder. Trademan. Not a tradesman, a trader. Builder, trader, settler, ranger, cavalry. You know, all kinds of options. Well, this is dumb, but I guess we'll go with trader. And when we hit mass media, that's boost radius, we'll go to something else. What can we research in, like, a turn? Earliest dead in tech is naval tradition. We can get that in 1 turn. It's 1 envoy, probably, already in a policy that's already obsolete. Use policies. Reformed church, not useful. Art and ballet. We'll go with scorched earth. I mean, I don't know how useful that is, actually. But I don't know how useful conservation is either, to be fair. So... yeah, we'll go with scorched earth. Just to max... so that we still get the inspiration from researching radio. And so that we can also switch out chivalry, which has stupidly become useless to us because now... we just can't form whatchamacallits anymore. Can't build Mamluks anymore. I thought that was a complaint that they had addressed. I guess you can never be too certain that your complaint's been addressed. That's actually kind of dumb and annoying, actually. That sucks. It's dumb. I hate that. I hope that's a glitch. I hope that's not a design decision in the game. Like, you know, I'm going to be happy because we've taken Paris, but that'll be a little bit bittersweet in light of that. We build a builder. We need to chop down some of that jungle. At this point, I don't care that much because, you know, once we have our artillery, you know, it's good. Build your armory. Jeez. I am a little upset again. I mean, you know, but you know what? At the end of the day, we'll live, and... I don't know what to do with this Mamluk. Let's move him over here. It's not his problem what happens in Lower Shell. Don't really care about that city. Let's move this battering ram down here, though. Maybe try and take Amsterdam. That seems like a plausible goal. 68 combat strength. This field cannon has 70. I think we could manage. Habab, whatever it is. Hi, Bob. That has its own thing now. There's no 4-value trade routes. So, let's see what trade routes we could get. We can go to Mecca. Apparently, the best route to Cairo is to go through France. That's interesting. So interesting. What's the best route to Washington? I gotta see what that is. If that's the kind of craziness they get for... The route to Washington is the pretty common route already. So I guess this has just become like the de facto movement of trade across land. Alright, interesting. But we're gonna go to Cairo. Interesting that that's how the trade's going. Pedro's gonna denounce us. Everyone's gonna denounce us. We are warmongers. Very clean warmongers, mind you, but warmongers nonetheless. We are disregarding the value of human life for our personal profit and entertainment. I'm not expecting to be popular. I don't care. We're gonna be successful. Oh, tell me this cavalry corps is... no, refuse deal. I can take your capital. I'm not gonna give you peace. Because you can't trade your capital. So, you know. That'd be interesting. I mean, it wouldn't be interesting because the AI would just, like, never trade it. But it would be a pretty fancy thing, certainly. It'd be a thing. And let's move this cavalry corps out of here. He needs to get the Schmickelburp out of here before he gets murdered. Run over here. And apparently he can't form armies with this. Alright, well, man, look, move out of the way for him. Just let him run all the way as far as he can. Can he, like, not form a... His core of that, does he need to be with another... Why can't he form an army with that guy? Does he need to be with another... another corps, but these two Mamluks don't seem to be able to form an army. That's weird. I do have mobilization, right? Yeah, I do. That's a little weird. Hopefully that's a glitch. That'll probably sort itself out in time. This place here, its production is slow. That stinks. We're still going to build a madrasa in it. So hopefully that turns out to be profitable. Anyway. Screw this city. I don't care about its culture or heritage. Bomb the snot out of it. And conquer it. Very good. Well, I don't know. You know, I'm confused what triggers the AI to tell you that it likes your agenda sometimes. But apparently, when we conquered Paris, it reminded Nubia that we have a lot of districts. We also, having taken Paris, can immediately use all of its military infrastructure against the native inhabitants of the land. So, that's pretty... You know what? That's pretty crazy. And we're going to go with crew weapons because it leads to more combat strength versus districts, and city centers count as a district, so, you know, that's pretty nice. And we're going to not move in to attack that guy because we just don't want to get hit by that encampment after we destroy him. Strength is anti-cavalry. I mean, depredation sounds okay. I don't think it's going to be as important because late game, when you get your artillery and stuff, you know, war becomes even more of a joke than if you have a lot of heavy cavalry and battering rams. Ranged and siege units. Interesting. We're not seeming to be dealing with a lot of those. You know what, we're going to go with Corsairs, though. Just because, I mean, I'll get a flanking bonus at some point, I'm sure. 4 districts, yep, it's quite a bit. No wonder Nubia was impressed. We're going to build a library for maximum science. All because our people are conquered doesn't mean we will let them be uneducated. And also, it didn't even say, did it say repair? I don't think it said repair, I just think it was, like, build the library. No, it's repair, alright. So the France did have a library in its capital. That's okay, I guess. But yeah, with that and our inability to form armies, I think it's time that we call it an episode. Shorter episode, but it's more close to how long I actually want these parts to be. I'm sorry they've been going on a little longer, but you know, I've been excited, right? We get to take all this land. We get to destroy things with armies of artillery. How are you not enthralled and thrilled by it, you know? But I think we're going to call it an episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. And if you did like the episode, or if you've been enjoying the series, then I hope you stop by again next episode. And I will see you all then.